Vivekananda was in Chicago in 1893, talking at the World Parliament of Religions. It has been more than a century since that event occurred, and yet, after a century, the Indian community has yet to make a profound impact in American politics. But now an opportunity has come up, an opportunity to say who we are, an opportunity for us to continue the legacy and belief of the Indian democracy and expound the values of equality, justice, and freedom. Let me narrate a Sanskrit sloka about the power of leadership. Yatha bhumi, tatha toyam, yatha bijam, tatha nukraha, yatha deshas, tatha bhasha, yatha raja, tatha praja. Once again. Yatha bhumi, tatha toyam, yatha bijam, tatha nukraha, yatha deshas, tatha bhasha, yatha raja, tatha praja. Before I get into explaining these words, let me introduce you to Mr. Raja Krishnamoorthi. 5 years ago, Raja had come down to facilitate a celebration at our church in Oak Park. At the time, Raja wasn't getting a lot of attention, yet a few people knew he donned a big hat in Illinois politics. He called a few of us and made efforts to understand our Christian community and asked us about our history, the church, the immigrants. When the opportunity came for him to speak, he didn't leave out a single detail, telling to the full extent of where we came from and what we were. What that story meant to you was a mystery, but to me, its meaning was forthright. What caught my attention was his honesty to take the effort to understand who we were. Now, in my books, that doesn't sound like a politician. You know what they do. They talk in circles and make promises and false claims that very rarely come to fruition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I may very well be wrong. Look at what Raja did. A sole model that deviates from the traditional mold. For those that do not know him personally, Raja holds a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from Princeton University and graduated with honors from Harvard Law School. He was also Illinois' deputy treasurer when he helped revamp the state's unclaimed property system. His credits go on and on. He is a qualified person for the House of Congress. Do you not all think so?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was not as loud as I hoped it would be. So let me go back to explaining the meaning of the sloka. The meaning goes like this. As the land, so the ground. As the seed, so the sprout. As the region, so the language. And as the king, so the people. Once again. As the land, so the ground. As the seed, so the sprout. As the region, so the language. And as the king, so the people. Now, the sprouting seed is a reflection of the groundwater, the language, the reflection of the people, and the Raja, the reflection of the people. In short, it talks about the role of a Raja. A king should be that of a role model. The word Raja translates into king in English. Here we have the Raja, a role model and a king. Ladies and gentlemen, Raja Krishnamoorthi. Now, before I wind up my speech, let me remind you about the unfortunate incident that befell the college student Praveen Varghese in Carbondale. We need the political clout. We and our children and our children's children are here to stay. So please make sure to double your amounts in the check. I believe the Indian system of putting initials on check for changes works in America. Elections need funds more than goodwill. So please make sure to make your contributions and help Mr. Krishnamurthy become our Raja of the 8th Congressional District. Thank you.